Miami has no path to the college football playoff, and honestly, I find it hilarious that people think on a week where neither Notre Dame or Miami are playing is the week that these two teams will flip in the rankings. Here's what's actually on the line on Conference Championship weekend. Let's go in chronological order, starting with James Madison in the Sun Belt title game on Friday night. They're a 23-point favorite. A win here won't be enough to get them past the AAC champion, so they'll still need some help, and we'll get to that in a little bit. The American Conference Championship game is a playoff game. The winner will be in the college football playoff guaranteed as the G5 representative, and could potentially be the 11 seed if James Madison found a way to sneak in, which is important because they match up with the number 6 team, which is currently Ole Miss. These two teams, their head coaches are on the way out. Eric Morris to Oklahoma State, John Summerall to Florida. Could we get a playoff game with two teams that either don't have their head coach or one of the teams with a head coach with a lot of other things on their mind? These two teams and their offenses can put up a lot of points, and it would be a very fun Cinderella to talk about leading up to round 1. Speaking of bona fide playoff games, that's what this is for BYU. Win and you're in the college football playoff. Lose and there's just no way you'll be put in, whether that's fair or not. For Texas Tech, they're playing for a bye, which would be very important because if they lost this game, I think BYU would have to be ranked ahead of them, and that could take Texas Tech from being a team not having to play in round 1 to having to go on the road in round 1. The SEC championship game loser is not missing the college football playoff. Say what you will about Alabama. I don't care if they lose this game by 3 scores. What I do know is the college football playoff, broadcasted on ESPN, who's also partnered with the SEC, who many believe is the best conference in college football, is not leaving out either team that plays in its championship. So here is what is actually on the line. Georgia, a win, and they will be getting a bye from the first round. But I also think if Alabama wins this game, despite their 10-2 record, they could receive a bye as well, because again, I don't think the SEC champion is going to play in round 1. Now to the Big Ten championship, where the stakes pretty much nothing when it comes to the college football playoff. Both these teams will get a bye even if they lose. I think the furthest the loser could fall is to 3, but I could also see a world where they both stay at 1 and 2. And now to the game that could cause the most chaos. Virginia, it's simple. Win the ACC championship game, you're in the college football playoff. For Duke, I think they will need some help. It probably requires a James Madison loss, and then they would be comparing 8-5 Duke to the Mountain West Conference Championship game winner being either UNLV or Boise State. And I think in that case, they'll take the power conference in the ACC.